Back with a fine champion, Chick Saunders, and I know ministers are so highly paid that you don't need that money, Chick.
Guess again.
Nice job, Chick. Okay, Chick, Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Hello, Kristen Engel. Nice to meet you. Hey, Kristen, won't you tell us about yourself?
I'd love to. My name is Kristen Engel, and I reside with my daughter in Irvine, California. And for the past 6.5 years, I've been a pharmaceutical sales representative for a major company. And in my free time, I enjoy snow skiing, racquetball, coaching girls soccer, and I've just recently tried whitewater rafting, which I plan to pursue a great deal.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
It is.
Where'd you do that?
Up in the American River in Northern California.
I'd love to do that sometime.
That's
nice to have you here with us, Kristen.
Thank you.
You cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
And
I'm ready
here we
to go.
We'll start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Chick. Chick, we asked 100 people, would you have confidence in a doctor who let the plants in his waiting room die? How many people would have confidence in the doctor anyway?
I don't think too many would have confidence because people sit in that waiting room and they look a lot of what's going on around them. So I would say that 60 people would not have confidence.
So it was how many would? So you say 40, right?
40 would.
40 out of 100 people would have confidence in the doctor anyway. Kristen, what do you think?
Well, I have a great deal of contact with doctors day to day.
That's right.
And I'm in and out of offices all the time. And I see the patients and see the doctors, and I think that most of the time the patients aren't paying that much of attention except that the amount of time they have to wait. So I think the question was how many
would have confidence in the doctor anyway, even if the plants were dying?
I think it would be higher. Higher than
You say
that.
higher?
Yes.
You say. You've seen a lot of doctors. Do the plants normally die in the doctor's office there, or have you noticed?
No.
No, okay. 40 for Chick, higher for Kristen. The actual number of people who would have confidence in a doctor who let his plants die is 55. Kristen is right. It is higher. What'd you say, Janice? The nurses water the plants. Why don't you go over there and play the game, then? Kristen, you start off with a 2.
All right, great.
Higher than a 2. It is a 7.
Oh, I'm going to have to freeze.
It never occurred to me the nurses water the plants. She's awake over here anyway. Son of a gun. Kristen, this question goes to you. Janice was out partying. That's why I'm kidding her. She's having trouble staying awake today. Kristen, we found 100 men who have been fired from their job, and we asked them, somebody found that funny that somebody got fired. Kristen, we found 100 men who've been fired from their job, and we asked them, when you got fired, did your boss have the courage to tell you right to your face? How many men said their boss had the courage to fire them to their face?
Well, I tell you, I was married to a real yahoo that got fired quite frequently. And the stories he came up with was always their fault and never his. So I would say that 60.
Do you think we've struck a responsive chord here with Kristen, friends? Yes. He's a Yahoo?
Yahoo.
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 Oh, I knew what a Yahoo was, but I'd never heard of a Yahoo. But you say that 60 out of 100 said the boss had the courage to fire them to their face.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, what you're figuring is he got fired so many times, it's bound to happen one time or another, right?
Right.
Kristen says 60. Chick, what do you think?
Well, since you consider supervisors as bosses and bosses themselves, I would say that it would be just a wee bit higher.
Even higher. Oh, the audience doesn't agree with you on that one, Chick. The actual number of men whose boss fired them to their face is 58, not higher. Kristen, you're right. 8 bosses and 50 yahoos. And Kristen, you've got a 7.
Please change that.
Certainly. You win the question. You can change it. A 4. Good change.
Okay, that's better.
Higher than a 4. A 10.
All right. Oh, merciful heavens. Lower
than the 10. It is a 4.
Okay, higher.
For the first game of the match, higher. Yes, it is. Yes. It was merciful heavens.
Well, that's better than swearing.
You could work that one into a sermon there.
Yes,
Chick. Merciful heavens. We'll be right back with game 2 right after this. We've been finding out all kinds of good information. We found out that a yahoo is an ex-husband. That's the dictionary definition, is an ex-husband. And we also found out who it was who laughed when I said someone got fired. Our producer, Jonathan Goodson, was the one who laughed. I think we're in trouble, the whole staff. We better watch it if he enjoys it. Janice has dealt out the same 2 decks of cards, and we'll start the next game, a game that you need, Chick, with a question to you. Chick, we asked 100 single women, have you ever said to a man, if you really loved me, you'd marry me? How many single women admitted they've used that line on a man?
Oh, I would say that's a heck of a question. And notice I said heck.
Right.
Because now a lot of people are living together and some of them don't seek marriage. But I would say that, 40 have used that.
40 out of 100 have said, if you really loved me, you'd marry me, Kristen.
Well, I'm a single woman, and I'm blissfully single, and I have never met anybody I think that I would care enough to say that to, and I have a lot of single girlfriends, and I don't think they have either anymore. Gals are more independent. I'd say definitely lower.
Lower than that.
Right.
You didn't say that to your ex-husband?
No, I should have.
No. 6 says 40, Kristen says lower. The actual number of single women who have said to a man, if you really loved me, you'd marry me, is 8. It is much lower. Kristen, you're right. And Kristen starts off the game with a 5.
Oh, change that card, please.
And the 5 becomes a 9.
Well, higher.
I thought she fell asleep there for a moment. Higher against the odds, and she's right.
Lower.
Lower than the ace, the jack.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a jack, a 10.
Oh, merciful heavens. Lower.
She's going to try to go all the way for the win. Yes, she did it. 5. And Chick, we have to say goodbye. You're leaving us with $3,500.
Oh,
you're a
pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chick. Chick Saunders. And come on down here, Kristen, if you will. Kristen, you really, every card you contemplated there, right?
Well, I was thinking perhaps.
Oh,
hopefully.
right. Okay. Well, gee, we have 7 cards coming up with the Money Cards, friends. I hope you intend to be here for the next pack right after this. Back with our new champion. And Kristen, we've already played the Money Cards once today. You know how to do it, so you cut them, yes?
Yes, I have.
And then we dealt them out in front of our studio audience. Good luck. Here's
you.
$200. And we'll see if we can start you off with a good base card. $200 and an ace.
All right. I'm going to go a little bit lower.
$200. Didn't take long to make that decision. $200 lower than an ace. She's right.
200 lower.
Oh, that's a big bet on a 10.
I know.
I hope you're right. $200, half of it lower. It is.
All right. That's a bad card. 50 lower.
Way against the odds. $50 lower? No. But an ace with $550. More important as we move it up, an ace with $750.
Okay, 700 lower.
$700 lower than an ace. Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah. 400 higher.
$400 higher than a 5. It isn't a guess with a queen.
1,000 lower.
$1,000 lower than a queen. She's right again. $28.50 and up goes the 7. Do you want it?
Change that card.
Come on, let's give her a good one for the big bet. Kristen plays a queen.
Okay. I have to get half of it. 2,000 lower.
She hears the audience out there and says, so far it's working. Is it working this time? 2,000 lower. Come on. It is. $4,850 and 200 in the game. That's over $5,000. Kristen, come on down here. Well, she paid attention to the audience and it worked out. Kristen, thank you for joining us. Thank you. See you next time on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a 2-piece ensemble of Roper Starflight zipper luggage featuring a garment bag and a 30-inch carry-all with wheels. Handsomely styled and easy clean exteriors designed to protect, furnished by Roper Starflight. And some of our contestants will receive Z-Brick brand facing brick. Add character and charm to your walls and create a beautiful new living environment. Z-Brick, the last word in wall covering. And a serving tray and spice up your life with delicious Lipton flavored teas in tea bags. Try orange and spiked cinnamon and a variety of other exciting flavors, and an assortment of Daisy home products, including the Seal Meal, the Donut Maker 4, and the new Power Scrubber, all furnished by Daisy. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman Productions.